Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and I'm also the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's there where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. We take it from idea to implementation and beyond. You know, the talk show, The Road to Success, this is a talk show. It's all about, well, we talk about any and everything. It's all about you. Although we do have a main topic on most shows, and tonight's topic is titled Power. You know, this talk show is here to make you and your lifestyle much more knowledgeable and much easier. And as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. I'm glad to see y'all out there this evening. It's a pleasure and an honor to see you there. And tonight's show is really going to be a very good. It's going to be a powerful show. I'm gonna give a little lesson, but I want to talk, y'all. I mean, I wish I could get more people to comment and to talk to me. If you're on social media, just post in the feed, and I'll see your feed, and we'll go from there. If you're on the conference call-in number 218-548-0510, and the PIN number is 1950 pound. Whenever you want to speak up, just speak up. If I'm in the middle of saying something, just say Professor Murray, and I'll hear you, and I'll bring you on. Just that simple. Like I say, this evening show is titled Power. Power. Now, I'm gonna give you this little commercial. And I'm going to show you what power is. What is power? On December the 4th, Saturday, from 10 to 12:30, 2.5 hours, Professor Murray, which is me, and the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which I'm the president of, we're doing a class at Prince George's Community College. That's December the 4th, which is Saturday, from 10 to 12:30 at 301 Largo Road, Largo, Maryland, 20774. We're going to be in the CAT building. It's the technology building, second floor, room 210. If you come to Lot H, come park on Lot H, come to Lot H, the building's right there. You can't miss, right there on your right. That big building, you can't, no way for you to miss that building. You got to order your tickets, though. Go online and order your tickets. MMI1.eventbrite.com. That's MMI1.eventbrite.com. And here's another great thing about it. If you're not in the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you can always, you can tune in by Zoom. I have tickets on there for Zoom. I have tickets on there for live. So for those who always say, well, Mr. Murray, I want to take your classes, but, you know, we can't be there. I'm out of town because I am national. So I've got people all over the country tuning in. You can do it through Zoom. The tickets are right there. MMI1.eventbrite.com. And order your tickets. See, the thing is, if you want to create a great future, you got to create it. What I'm going to, this class is to give you at least 40 listen at me, 45 businesses that you can start with little to no money that'll give you within 3 years $100,000 income. Think about that. If you do this business and you follow my process of these businesses that fits today with what's needed today, that will give you success in your business and as you build it. Success and $100,000 income. And it's at Prince George Community College, right there off of Largo Road, 301. Everybody knows what Prince George Community College is, but if nothing else, just put it in your GPS. It'll get you there. Come around to Lot H. There's the building right there. You can't miss it. The Technologies Building. Room 210. Saturday, December the 4th, from 10 to 12:30. You want a business? I'm going to give you one that you probably already know how to do, what you know about. But I'm going to give you the guidelines on how to make that successful and what the 40-something businesses are. So, I mean, it's took a lot of research. I'm doing the research. I've done the research for you. If you want more information, just call the Institute at 240-619-2019. 240-619-2019. Just that simple. I hope to see y'all there. Now, if you want to email me, you can email me through TRTS. Let me make sure I'm telling you this right. TRTS. See that y'all got so many emails. TRTS.info1@gmail.com. TRTS.info1@gmail.com. And you can also now, here's something, you can also send me a text message at 931-269-1010. 931-269-1010. I mean, this is going to be one hell of a class. I mean, I'm giving out so much information. I'm going to teach you how to work this business, how to do this business, how to build it into an entity where you yourself will pay yourself $100,000 a year if you build the business and work the process I'm going to teach you. 45 choices, 45 businesses. Anything from lawn care to contract work, to teaching, to tutoring. I'm going to help you with all of this. Social media, I'm going to see you there at the Institute or either online at Zoom. It's titled Building Life, Business, and Success. Building Life, Business, and Success. That's Saturday, December the 4th, 10 to 12:30. All right, y'all, let's do this. Let's do this. Now I'm going to give you, I'm going to we're going to talk about power. Something that mostly everyone wants to have is power. Everybody can't handle it. Everybody cannot handle power. It's a good, or you can make it a bad thing if you don't know how to handle it. What is power? You know what? Let me look that up. Where's my dictionary? Let me see what the dictionary says about the word power. Oh, Lord, this little tiny dictionary work with all the small writing. Let me find the word power. P-O-W. STPO. Okay, he's got me right here. Power. Okay. Wow, look at all of these things with the word power. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up now. You know they don't have that. Where's the word power? Oh, wow. Look at the definition. Y'all can't give you all. This is too much. Possession of control, authority, or influence over others. Ability to act or produce an effect. Mental or moral efficiency. That's power. To supply with power and express motive power. Power. I'm going to get my dictionary. Is that right on that one? So small I can hardly see it, even with my glasses on. Hello, Yvonne says, good evening, Professor and Mama Murray. Wish I could be there for your upcoming seminar at Prince George's College. Sounds like some priceless nuggets are going to be revealed. You know, Miss Yvonne, baby girl, I could say, this took me a lot of research and work to do this. I'm saving people a lot of time to make a lot of money. I'm going to give you $1 billion with a B, $1 billion worth of information. And if your life and your time ain't worth 2.5 hours to get $1 billion worth of information, you got a problem. Power. See, I'm going to give you power during this class. I'm giving you power, whether it's personal, spiritual, financial, entrepreneur. I'm going to give you power. Now, you got to be always alert. Be, you know, you got to be ready. You got to be able to handle power. See, being able to dominate and not doing it correctly, you won't do very well because you won't have the power to handle the situation and what comes about. Now, let me show you a misjudgment of power. I'm going to talk, and this ain't something I talk a lot about, y'all, but I'm going to do it tonight. Look at politics. You got Republicans out there right now doing all this damage, all this garbage for power. Them writing all these wrong laws, taking the voter rights from everyday people because they know if they don't cheat, they can't handle and win and maintain the power that they have right now. Because people are waking up or realizing, wait a minute, you're taking money out of my pocket. You're making the rich richer and making the poor poorer. You're taking jobs from us. You're taking benefits and rights. Look what they're trying to do to Medicaid, Medicare. Look what they're trying to do. Look what they're doing to unemployment. Look at what they're doing to Social Security. Y'all better wake up and realize a Republican ain't your friend. Now, they tell you, and Donald Trump said it, he likes uneducated people because he can dominate them. Power. See, his hero is, and y'all don't realize if you study Donald Trump and what his family says, He has the book right beside it, and he it's like a Bible to him. Hitler's book on power, how to dominate, how to rule. His hero is Putin, the German, I can say monarch, but you know, the German dictator. Power. See, if you got to cheat, because see, the thing is, here's the thing about power. Truth, of course, the earth will one day rise. I told you, truth and fact are undefeated since the beginning of time. Truth and fact are undefeated. You may have power for a short time, but truth and fact is going to bring out the reality of it. See, most people love power, but look at what Martin did. Martin Luther King was not looking for power. See, the love of power will destroy you, but the power of love will give you everything that you want. The power of love. Think about that. You know, I always tell you that I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. That's not me having power. The opportunity is there, but the power of love, baby, what that does for you, what that gives you, the joy, the sunshine, the gift, the blessing, that the love, the power of love. Not the love of power. Like I told you, everybody can't handle it. Everyone cannot handle it. Martin said, oh, I love this saying, and I heard this I got it from Joe Madison, although I've heard it, and I can't remember which speech Martin said it. He says one of the worst things out there is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. See, I'm not saying I'm not a Democrat, y'all. I'm independent. I'm not either party. So I'm just picking on the fact that the Republicans are trying to destroy and keep Black people from power, from dominance, from being equal to. Like I tell people, I think the two worst things ever happened to us as a people. As a people. It's Christianity and the facts that we follow. Integration. I think integration was one of the worst things that ever happened to us. We got bamboozled by them saying, we'll integrate, but we won't give you equality. If we said, keep your damn integration and just let us have equality. Here's what people don't realize. Racism costs the United States of America billions of dollars a year. They're not going to tell you that. Racism costs this country billions of dollars. Why? Because with racism, you don't have the best quality people in leading positions. I ain't talking politicians, I'm talking period. You got corporations. They'll hire someone who's a felon over someone who has Black, who has a degree. A white person that's a felon can get a job easier than a Black person with a degree. Think about that. That's terrible. That is terrible. Anytime a felon can get a job over someone with a degree because of the color of their skin. Look what just happened in that trial last week. Can't think of his name. Daggone. That judge, that racist judge, set it up so this boy wouldn't get convicted. He killed he killed 3 people and shot and paralyzed 1. But they found him not guilty because the judge took everything. If I shoot you and the judge says you cannot put the gun into the equation, there is no case. What am I going to shoot you with, my finger? I mean, he set it up. He told him, you cannot call the people who've been shot a victim. Well, what the hell were they? They were a victim of being shot. But he said, you can't use the word victim in this courtroom. He took the defense from the defenders. He set it up. And then when he said, take the gun out of the judge, out of the conviction of it. He took that off the table. Look at what's happening, y'all. Wake up. Wake up and look at what's happening. Y'all, we got to wake up. We got power. We just don't know how to use it. You know what the greatest power is out there right now for people of color? That voting booth. You must vote. Hey, my country girl. Hi, Lynette. Hey, big brother and family. Happy holidays. Same to you, darling. Power. See, my teachings, through my teachings, I try to give you knowledge and education, which is power. That's power. See, information is not power. Knowledge is not power. Implemented information and knowledge is power. Implement it. To know something and not use it, what good is it? You want to go to the grocery store down the street and around the corner. You know how to get there, and you know you got to go out the driveway, turn right, but you turn left, say, I'm going to the left. You know the way, you got the knowledge and information, but you're not using it. What did Martin say? One of the worst things is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Look in the mirror, y'all. See where you are. Look in the mirror. And Trump bragged about it. He likes uneducated people because he can dominate them. Look at Fox News. The majority, and look it up if you think I'm not, the majority of the people who listen to Fox News are uneducated and dropouts. Look it up if you think I'm lying. That's fact, baby. The majority of the people who listen to Fox News are uneducated and they're dropouts. They can be dominated because they don't have the ability. See, they're looking at, and then what they're doing, and I'm talking about racism. There's racism coming in again. You can be led. Why are you voting against your interests? You're poor already. They're taking social help from you. And you're already poor. They're cutting down social. They're trying to dominate and take Social Security. They're trying to dominate and take Medicare, Medicaid. That's you. Your unemployment. That's you. But you're still going to vote for the people that's trying to take that away from you. You're voting against your own interests. Hello, my country. And there's another country girl. The old bird, Linda Nance. Hello, darling. I see you on. She says hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause Y'all, we got to learn about power. I told you voting is one of the greatest powers that we have, and we don't even use it. Look at this crooked judge. Look at that judge that just did that case last week. Somebody tell me the guy's name. So. I can't think of his name. He is an elected judge. He was elected, and he's a racist. It was obvious. That was very obvious he's a racist. I mean, he didn't even try to hide it. His phone rang, and his ringtone is the ringtone for racists, the same ringtone that racists use. That's his ringtone. The song, that's his ringtone.
That's true.
Did you hear when his phone rang? Listen to the ring. That's the racist theme song. He didn't try to hide it.
Sure didn't.
Look what he did during the trial. He took everything out of it that would prove that it was murder. You take the gun out of it. Well, hell, the gun's what killed him. Then you said you can't call the people that were shot victims. What the hell were they? Whose fault is it that he's sitting on the bench all these years? What, 20-some years? It's our fault. Go hell, we didn't vote. No, he ran unopposed. He ran unopposed. So I mean, he was automatically elected. All he needed was one vote. Nobody ran against him. All he needed was one vote. And he was elected. Y'all see the power? Look at the power of vote. Now, I'm gonna show you power. Power is what damn, I can't think of nothing tonight. The lady in Georgia did. She got 2 Democratic senators elected. That's power. The black folks came out and voted in a red state, voted Democrat. The vote, that's power. What's the first thing they did the next day? The very next day, they started writing new voter laws. The Republicans came out. There right now are over 400 bills. Over 400 bills in 49 states to suppress voting. Over 400 bills in 49 states to suppress voting laws. Why? Voting. Why? Because they know they can't win if we come out and vote. Talk to me. I hear you online. I'm glad you're hearing me and getting it. Who am I speaking with?
This Lynette.
Okay, Lynette. I'm hoping I'm opening some eyes. That's power. Say we got power. We are the power. We are the power if we use our power.
But you made a comment, and while I was trying to dial in, and you said that you be teaching it. What people understand is once we teach it to you, now it's time for you to do your homework and do your other research. It's like it's assignment. Now it's time for you to do your paper and study and find out other stuff. And that's where sometimes the block, to me, that's sometimes where the block is.
You know,
we tell you something, buy checkers, and then watch how much more you'll find out. We're just giving you the taste of it. We're not giving the whole meal because it'll blow your mind. We're giving the appetizer. Now it's time for you to go ahead and make the full course meal by studying and reading up on stuff. Remember they said, if you put it in a book, we ain't going to read it.
That's not true either. We're some of the biggest readers in America, but what are we reading? It's not that we read, it's what are we reading?
What are reading. Exactly. And then when we tell you what you're reading, you think that we just talking whatever, then go ahead and do your research. That's where the next step comes.
Now,
in order for you to move to the next level, you need to study and find out what we're talking about. Continue on learning. Just don't stop. Some people just stop right there.
I want y'all to understand something that I say that y'all got to really, really understand. Dang it, slip my mind. We'll come back in a second, y'all. But I'll always tell you, don't believe nothing. Don't believe nothing that I tell you. Nothing. Go out there, do your research to prove me wrong, just to find out how right I am. And what you learn from your research is more knowledge than I can give you. Don't believe, now listen to Third Ear and Third Eye. And see, don't believe nothing I'm telling you. Go out there and research it just to prove me wrong. To find out how right I am.
We're not perfect, but look, we're not perfect, but guess what? If they do it, they might find something else and tell us. Because we're always learning and studying too. And that's what some people, like I always tell everybody, be around people that have other people. If you just around one person, that's all you're going to learn. Because you have to learn from somebody. The person is, everybody has to learn from somebody.
Now, you see the people I'll be bringing on my show. You see the people I'm bringing on my show. You hear the people that I studied, that taught me, that educated me. See, here's the thing. See, I tell you to do the research and study. See, when your mind is a weapon, you're unfit to be a slave. But information is not power. Knowledge is not power. Only implemented information and knowledge is power. When your mind is a weapon, I can't be a slave. See, I'm dangerous to the system. Because I know the system is out to get me, to stop me, and those that I'm trying to educate open their eyes.
Of course.
So I'm just telling you that you've got to listen and learn. I ain't saying I'm the best, but I make you think. I show you things. I give you knowledge.
That's just like with one of the companies that I was in, and they were teaching us, the secrets and the stuff behind the secret society, all that type of stuff. And the person that sentenced him was also a prosecutor that got him years ago, but didn't work. This time he on the bench. And this time he's going to get him. Everybody that had their foundation, they all came to Missouri. Black, white, Hispanic, everybody. But it was more black. And he clearly said on the bench, you mean to tell me you all got your trust and your foundation? He says, Mr. James, do you have anything to say? He turned around to everybody. He said, I equipped y'all with enough knowledge.
But here's the whole thing about it, y'all. Until we start sitting down, having conversation with our friends, with our church people, and with our family, and educate them and teach them the power that they have, and stop getting dominated. Now, at the voting booth, now I've been a polling judge and a chief judge for well over 20 years. Don't an election go on in Maryland that I'm not part of. Now, like I said, I'm a chief judge. So that means I'm over all of the other judges that are there. And we have usually around 20 judges. And look how many elections we have a year. The power is, the youth, the last election here, I was so impressed. They came out the woodwork and voted. We had so many first-time voters. All we got to do now is get rid of this damn Republican governor we got. Because people think he's a good governor, but you ain't seeing. But see, y'all don't get a chance to see and hear. You know what I do, and I'm telling y'all to do. Take your butt, down to Annapolis and sit in and listen when the Senate is meeting, when Congress is meeting. Y'all, it's free. You can sit. They have a place for you to sit. Wait a minute. Hold on, dear. Hold on a minute, dear. They got a place for you to sit and listen and watch as they make laws, as they vote them in or vote them out. The chamber should be full to the max every day. And usually ain't nobody hardly there but me and a couple other people. Why? So you got to realize, here's something you got to realize now, and I'm telling you this. Stop just voting for president. The president don't make majority of the laws. He's just the president. The laws are made through the Congress and through the Senate. That's who makes the laws. The Congress and the Senate makes the laws. Whether it's local Congress or local Senate or national Congress or national Senate, they make the laws. You better start listening and vote the whole ticket and stop waiting for the presidency. And we vote with one president, and that's it. You got to vote. No, the judges. This judge last week showed you the power of a judge because he changed that conviction by what he ruled they could and couldn't do and couldn't say, and what they could find him guilty on. He's voted in, y'all. You got to vote the ticket. Don't just vote for president, because the president don't make, like now, we're trying to get the John Lewis law passed. They said, well, why don't he do a bill, make a law just by his sign of a pen? He can't do that. It's got to go through the Congress and the Senate. Who are you putting in office? If you don't vote the ticket, you voted for someone who is not in your interest, who doesn't have your interest.
And make them hold them accountable.
That's power, y'all. That's power. We got the power. They don't have no damn power. But we don't use our power.
When I was a campaign manager, I made sure that everybody went to the town hall meetings. I made sure that they went to the Democratic Central Committee forum. Anything that had to do with it, wherever the politicians were at. I even went to them and made sure, like, say if you were running, I was like, right now your spine is kind of strong. Is it going to stay that way? Because remember, you representing, we can vote you in and we can vote you out.
But no, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's big time true. But here's the thing about it. We aren't voting. I'm looking at y'all. I'm a polling judge. I see it. We aren't voting, or we'll just vote for one thing and don't vote the ticket. So now we got all these damn judges in there who ain't no good. We got this Congress in there who ain't no good. We got the Senate in there who ain't no good. And we can't get mad because we didn't vote. How we gonna be mad when we didn't? Baby, hold on now. You gotta let me do my show. How are we going to complain if we don't vote? That's power. You giving your power away. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that we do that, and this is what really gets me. Like they say, if you want to hurt them, make them listen at you, hit them in their pocketbook. Hit them in the pocketbook. How you doing, Larry? I see you out there, Larry. Larry, I just met him at the gym, and him and I are going to talk because I'm getting ready to make him rich. I'm going to make Larry very wealthy, and he's hungry. See, that's the great thing. Now, where was I? I lost my thought because I saw Larry come on, and I'm glad to see him on. Oh, I was talking about, oh, God, what was I getting ready to say? Because there's something very powerful I wanted to say. Wow. I got so much on my mind, y'all. Y'all just don't know. This really, oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Y'all, Oh, and this is, you know why we don't have no power? You know what we do? You know why we struggle like we struggle? The money, you want to hurt them, hit them in the pocketbook, like I said. Now, I'm going to tell you what we're doing right now. Look at this holiday coming up Thursday, Thanksgiving. I can't celebrate it. I'd be a fool to celebrate it because my grandparents were full Cherokee. My grandfather and my grandmother on my mother's side were full-blooded Cherokee. My grandfather on my mother's side still married a Cherokee Indian. So my grandfather being African American and my grandmother being Cherokee, my mother was the first generation of in our family of African American Cherokee. I'm the second generation. My son's the third generation. I can't celebrate Thanksgiving because it's a Holocaust to us. It is a Holocaust to us. And y'all don't realize Thanksgiving came about. You know what Thanksgiving is first? You know why they call it Thanksgiving? If you study your history, was a day when the slave masters every year had set up that they could rent out their slaves to farmers who didn't have enough slaves to work their crops. It was called Thanksgiving. It was known all throughout the slave states on that day or that week that you could go to this one specific place and rent slaves from the slave master, and you could rent their slaves. That's where Thanksgiving originally come from. If you think I'm lying, look it up. Don't be asking me, how do you know that? How do you know that? Ask yourself, how come you don't? Now, let me go somewhere else beyond Thanksgiving. Let's look at the Christmas holiday. Christmas, Christ born, Christ died, the kid's born, and all of this. That's a bunch of, well, I ain't getting into that. I ain't getting into religion, no. Do you know that last year, for that one day of Christmas, Black America spent $71 billion. Black America spent $71 billion. And guess where we spent it? We did not spend it with those who look like us. What are we doing when we do that? We're financing our own demise. We're financing racism because that money does not come back to the Black community. We're giving our money away to those who don't give a damn about us, could care less about us. You look every month, almost every month, there's a holiday for you to spend money. What are you doing? You're financing your own damn demise because you don't spend money with those that look like you. You don't research, where did that holiday come from? What was its origination? They say it's holiday, Easter. What the hell does a bunny have to do with Easter? And we go out and buy these, you got to get them a new dress or a new outfit or this and that. Then we tell our kids to lie, especially at Christmas. Oh, Santa Claus came down the chimney and left you these toys under the tree. Well, hell, you might not even have a chimney. Why are you giving a white man credit for what you had to bust your ass for to do? It makes no sense, y'all. We're killing ourselves. We don't realize that we're hurting our children by feeding them all these lies. And as they get older, they say, well, shit, she lied to me about the tooth fairy. My parents lied to me about Easter. They lied to me about Halloween. They lied to me about Thanksgiving. They lied to me about Christmas. They lied to me about Columbus discovering America. They lied to me about Jefferson being a great president. They lied to me about all this stuff. Why should I believe them now? You setting up for your kids not to believe a damn word you say because they're going to get older and going to learn the truth. One thing I don't celebrate holidays, y'all. Thank God. My mind is a weapon. I'm unfit to be a slave because I don't celebrate holidays. I did the research, y'all. I'm putting together a group of people right now, and I'm going to write a book, and it's going to be titled "Bullshit Holidays." Point blank, I ain't pulling no punches, y'all. It's going to be titled "Bullshit Holidays," and I'm going to break down every holiday and show you where it came from and the lie that's told them that makes it a holiday. Look at all these statues they're taking down now because they found out that it was a lie. See, here's the thing that I keep telling you. I'm not blaming my mother or my father, my parents, my grandparents for what they taught me. They taught me what was taught them. They taught me what was taught them without them realizing it was wrong. But see, with today's education, we can research it in a heartbeat. Go to Google and look at it. Go to YouTube and put it in and watch the stories they tell you, the history they tell you. Read the book, The Nile, N-I-L-E, Valley Contribution to Civilization, and learn about your people. Learn about your people, your ancestors, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother and grandfather. See, here's this thing that they got now about this race theory. Here's what they're trying to do. And I'm going to break it down real quick. I'm not going to get into the long things. I'm going to do a show on it. What they're doing is saying, we don't want to teach the history of the white man, how cruel, nasty, and dirty he is. So we're not going to teach the history of blacks, because if we don't teach the history of blacks, then they have no history. If we taught history, the true history of us, they'll see that we ain't shit, that we ain't worth a damn. Fact. Look at what they're teaching you. They taught you that was wrong. Your parents didn't teach you wrong. They taught you what they didn't know. They taught you what was taught them. But don't teach your kids that lie. I never taught my kids about the holidays. We looked it up. I explained it to them, and they understood. Why are you following something that does not benefit you? Power. Who has the power? We have the power that we need to start using, y'all. When it comes to business, we are the most intelligent people that exist when it comes to business. But we don't spend our money with us. I look at me. My phone should be blowing up. This class I'm doing December the 4th should be packed wall to wall and treetop tall. Who are you telling about my class that I'm going to do for our people to teach them what businesses right now are the most valued, needed, necessary business that you can have a 6-digit salary within 3 years from owning your own business? Why come I got my ticket sales are slow? Why aren't you buying a ticket to find out, wait a minute, he got 44, 45 businesses I got a choice to choose from that'll give me a 6-digit salary? I can have, I mean, it's futuristic. I ain't talking about a fly-by-night business. I'm talking about a business that's futuristic. I ask y'all, because I got a donation drive going. I'm asking y'all donate to the show, The Road to Success, so I can keep giving you this information. Go to Cash App, $, W Murray. Cash App, $, W Murray. Or go to paypal.me/MM Institute and make a contribution. So I can keep giving you this information. So I can keep doing these classes. They cost me, it ain't cost you a thing. The class costs you, but it's inexpensive. If you can't afford 20, if your life and your business ain't worth $25 for 2.5 hours of me giving you $1 million of information, then you're part of the problem. You aren't the solution. You are, and I'm telling you, if you're an adult and you buy a ticket, you can bring a teenager for free. Why do I do that? Because I'm tired of us going or doing things, realizing, learning things, and not teaching our children. I don't teach them to be a basketball star, be a football star, be a rap artist. What did P. Diddy say? He said, I made money off of music. He said, I became a billionaire off of owning the business. Owning the business. I don't want you to be a star basketball player, football player, rap artist, this or that. I want you to learn how to own the damn business. Period. Learn how to own the business. Period. Learn how to own the business. That's what I'm going to teach you. That's what I'm going to help you. If you haven't gone on mmi1.eventbrite.com to be in my class December the 4th, don't blame nobody. You are where you are behind your choices. See, I work on your mind and your mindset. I hope I gave you something tonight to make you realize why we are where we are. Stop being consumers, y'all, unless you're going to spend with somebody look like you. Because if I don't grow my black business, who my employees going to look like? When I had my clothing stores, I rented the neighborhood that my clothing stores were in. I rented the neighborhood. What am I doing? I'm empowering the neighborhood by giving employment to those in the neighborhood. And my clothing stores were in neighborhoods that looked like me. Y'all quit believing all this bullshit and all these holidays. All they doing is getting your money and you're spending it with them, not with us. How many of you spend black dollars? How many of you spend black dollars? You'll go to a black man and make a mistake. You say, oh, I ain't going there no more. But the white man screw you every day, and every day you're giving him your money. And you don't think about that. Realizing you're hurting your children, your grandchildren, and et cetera, generation after generation, because you aren't taking the time to teach them. And you're giving your money to your oppressor. I told you, America loses billions of dollars a year behind racism, behind unfair employment. You know something? I was on a conference one time. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I mean, I was on the stage. It was about 6 of us at the table, and we had, I don't know, 200-300 people in the room. And we were not pulling up. We were talking. This Asian guy was on the committee with us. He was one of the experts. And he says, you know, black people, he says, I'm not being racist, that black people are where they are. Because y'all come into your neighborhoods or come out looking for a job. We come into your neighborhood looking for businesses. Y'all want a damn job. We come in your neighborhood looking for a business. They tell you that the ghetto, the hood, or whatever is poor. How come they get rich off opening stores in our neighborhood? See, y'all believe in the bull and the hype. Y'all, I hope I'm opening your mind to show you what we're doing wrong. What we as a people are doing wrong. What are we as a people doing wrong? Not patronizing us. Following all this. Now, this year, we probably will spend close to $75 to $80 billion for the Christmas because we too stupid to realize we'll go in debt for the whole year for one day. What does buying toys and Santa Claus have to do with Christianity? They commercialize everything. I'm fighting hard, y'all. I'm fighting hard. Y'all don't know I'm out there fighting, and I'm trying to not let them make Juneteenth a financial holiday. I'm telling you, Juneteenth, you do not have to buy to celebrate the Juneteenth. That's the day we were notified of our freedom. June 19th, 1865. Well, I guess she got mad at me because she hung up off the line. The lady that was talking when I was trying to do the class. I don't mind, that's good, but you can't dominate like she tried to dominate. I mean, I understand, and I love her for it. She's welcome to come on and talk anytime she wants to. But I got points I got to get across. Linda Nance says, that needs to be on a T-shirt, Brother Murray. A black man will make a mistake with you in business, and you'll never go back to him again. But a white man will screw you, and you go back to his business over and over again. Truth. That's fact, y'all. I mean, I'm not, if you think look at it. Look at you. Look at you. That's what you do. I'm no good because I make a mistake, but a white man been screwing you for 400 years, and you still patronize him. Look at $71 billion last year. You didn't spend that with us. Just think if we'd have spent $71 billion with black businesses, where we'd be right now, we wouldn't need them. Do you know if we start patronizing black businesses, white business will come around, racism would damn near disappear. But we feed them. We give them our money. Our money. How long does it take you to work to buy what you buy for your kids for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Easter, Columbus Day? How much money do we spend, y'all? Look how much money you're giving away a year. A year for a holiday that they bought so you could feed the economy. Not to benefit you, because the economy doesn't really benefit us. Well, y'all, it's almost that time. I hope I didn't hurt her feeling when she hung up. Sure did, because I was going to ask her a question. Y'all, it's almost that time. Anybody got any last notes? You got 2 minutes. Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Y'all, I didn't even do what I see. Y'all see my notes for today's session. I didn't even do them. I'm looking at how many of them I didn't even cover. I was just giving it to you straight off the cuff. One thing led me to fact. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Truth and fact are undefeated since the beginning of time. Okay, y'all, start looking at yourself with the money you're spending. Y'all start calling it Thanksgiving because it ain't Thanksgiving. You can make it a family day because like my family, we getting together and we never call it Thanksgiving. We call it Family Day. That's Family Day. You'll never hear the word Thanksgiving during that whole day. It's Family Day. It'd be 4 generations. 4 generations at our Family Day. 4 generations at our Family Day. All right, y'all. It's that time of the day, a time of the show. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope I didn't. I don't give a damn if I offend anybody or not. I'm giving you facts. If you can, like I said, if you can't handle the truth, that ain't on me, baby. If I stepped on your toes and made you feel guilty, that ain't on me. You are where you are because of your choices. We are where we are because of your choices. I'm out there fighting, trying like hell to open up and to wake up my people and show you where we got to stop doing what we're doing. Because if we keep doing what we're doing, what's going to happen? We will keep getting what we're getting. Wake up, my people. Wake up. How many people have you told about the show, The Road to Success? How many people have you told about the Millionaire Mastermind Institute? How many people? Let me make a mistake and you'll tell 20 people. But giving you truth and fact, you don't tell no damn body. Y'all, I'm very disappointed because I should have more listeners and more people to talk to me and join my, the open lines. Now, she got mad because I told her to calm down a little bit, let me handle my show. Because, see, now, most shows don't give you but 2 minutes to talk. I let her come on how many times and talk. You can, too. Go right now to mmi1.eventbrite.com and get your tickets. Get your ticket to my class. Bring your child. Let him hear about business. It's his opportunity. I got something I'm going to do, especially during my class, that's for them. How would you like if your child could take care of you by the time he was 20, 25? You wouldn't have to work. His job business be doing so great that you wouldn't have to work. Okay, y'all. I guess I've done and said enough. Like I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It doesn't matter whether I'm pushing or pulling y'all. We're going to get there together. Until next time, y'all. And I love you. That's a fact. I love you. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Until next time, y'all. God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Give me a call, Larry, tomorrow. Until next time, y'all. God bless.